Hello my dear viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about a very special Oriental Arabic perfume which I didn't intend to buy. I wanted a specific perfume from this brand, Abdul Samal Alqurashi, called Malena Blend, but unfortunately it was not available at this store, so I got another one instead, and that was a surprise. So I didn't know about this perfume before and didn't specifically look it up. But it might also interest you, not only for women who like rather spicy, woody and oriental scents, but also for men, because as in the description on the Alquarashi website, this is a perfume for a king and his queen. So that's a very promising marketing line, and I thought, okay, well, let's see. That's the package. I actually used it already, but I put it back into the package so that you see it, because packaging of those perfumes is always very, very luxurious and very special. It's an experience by itself already. So not only the scent and then the bottle, you will see. So first of all, what does it say? So it's called Alquarashi Blend. And I know that there is also a perfume oil which is called Alquarashi Blend. I'm not completely sure if it smells the same. I think it smells different, of course. But this one is the eau de parfum. And it is also called Charme d'Orient, Charm of the Orient. And yeah, as I said, it is by the very known Middle Eastern perfume house by Abdul Samal Alqurashi, which is a very old perfume house. They started hundreds of years ago by perfuming the holy mosques. Around the 80s, they became a very known perfume store with just perfumes for men and women. And most of the perfumes are unisex, and this one also. Although according to my research, I think that it is more popular among men because it is not like a typical female perfume. It is not sweet and it is not directly flowery or super feminine, but it has something very attractive to it, which will also suit a woman, a feminine woman, especially a woman that doesn't like sweet perfumes, but prefers woody and more spicy perfumes. And I am one of these women, so I like woody and spicy perfumes on myself, but I also like flowery and sensual perfumes. And this one is very sensual, so it will suit a sensual woman. It is not heavy, not drowning you. And that's a big difference to many other Arab perfumes, which are oftentimes very sweet or really, really strong. So let's take it out of the package. So as you see, this is a very high quality, luxurious packaging. Looks like a gift box, but actually this is the packaging of the perfume. And also here is a label which says Saudi made, because this is a perfume house from Saudi Arabia. And then we have a description. It is in English and in Arabic. So it opens like a door. And then you see the very, very luxurious crystal bottle in it, which is very heavy, like all the perfumes by Alquarashi. And we will take it out, and as I said, the packaging is an experience for the senses. And here we have the bottle. So the bottle is also very, very luxurious. So now you might understand the description why it is meant for a king and his queen. So this also implicates that the perfume is unisex and can be worn either by a man or by a woman. The crystal bottle is very heavy, and even the lid is really, really heavy. It's super heavy. I think it's the heaviest lid that I have. And well, we just have a very luxurious and elaborated as well as high quality packaging. And the perfume itself has a very nice amber color, which really suits the scent. I will now describe the scent for you. So first of all, what is it composed of? Agar wood or oud, sandalwood, Italian lemon, lily of the valley, amber and musk. Now you might understand why it's called blend. What is most special about it, the blend of the lily of the valley with those very oriental spices and woods. Because lily of the valley is a white flower and it is such a delicate flower. Also, the lemon does not really fit. If you imagine it, you will ask yourself, but how should that smell, this blend? And yeah, it is very, very special thanks to that. It is described as woody floral musk fragrance. And yes, according to my experience, because I have used it now several times and I have also layered it with my ambroxan to make it more long lasting. Let's try it and then I will tell you how it smells for me in the beginning when I first spray it. So it has a really, really nice sprayer. And what you smell in the beginning is the woody ambery scent. So it is spicy and woody and not feminine, and that's what, like, in the beginning I wasn't sure about it because I thought, ooh, that smells quite masculine. And I think that's why men are buying this perfume in the first place, because of course when they try it in the shop and spray it, then you first have this first impression, which is this very strong woody and musky amber scent. So it has something earthy. How should I say? I know for you ladies it might not smell attractive at this point, but wait, because it develops. So it is a very nice Arab smell without the sweetness. And then a time passes and the perfume becomes more soft. So on my skin it develops into a blend of something very, very slightly flowery and balsamic with the woody and spicy base. This balsamic smell, if you know what I mean, makes the fragrance very luxurious, very unique. I like that the fragrance develops into a rather soft fragrance on my skin in the end. And it is a fragrance that really hugs you. It's like warm but not sweet hug. I find it very, very comforting and agreeable now in fall, because all those spices and this woodiness really reminds me of fall. And I think it will be also very agreeable in the winter. What I experienced till now, all of the Alqurashi fragrances on my skin, is that they are not very long lasting. And that is very strange, because they are actually very, very high quality, intense and pure ingredients, but it just depends on your body chemistry. I have a solution for those fragrances that don't project too much on your skin, but that you still like and want to project more. You should layer this perfume either with ambroxan or with ISO Super. It is a bit hard to decide in that case, because ambroxan should be layered with rather flowery and sensual fragrances, and ISO Super is more fresh and woody by itself, so it can be layered very well on woody scents. But in that case, both descriptions apply. This is sensual and a little bit flowery, but it is also woody and spicy. So what to do? I tried the ambroxan because ambroxan is also very musky and tends towards more sensual and feminine. And I wanted to make this perfume for myself a little bit more feminine and sensual. So I layered it with my self-made ambroxan. If you want to know how I did that, watch my video on ambroxan and ISO Super. It's super easy to make by yourself and inexpensive. If you're too lazy, you can also order it in a perfume. It's called Molecule 2. What you can do is just, I will now spray it, but just a little bit to show you. So I spray it. I already did a few layers. And then I will spray the ambroxan on top. Not too much. And now those two fragrances will melt together, and the ambroxan will make the Alqurashi blend project more. Try it out. Now, if you want to make it more woody, or maybe if it's different on your skin, if the flower comes out more on your skin, or if you're a man, you can also try to layer it with ISO Super. I also made that by myself and it's also easy to make. You can try to do that and see how it develops on your skin. If it changes the fragrance too much or if it makes the fragrance project more. I also tried the perfume on fabric. So I sprayed it on my scarf, on this one. Totally forgot about it. The next day I went into the wardrobe room. I smelled something. I knew it from another perfume of mine that I also made a review about, which is not that known, and it's called The Last Day of Summer by Gucci, The Alchemist Garden. And I thought, but I haven't been using The Last Day of Summer recently. Why does it smell like The Last Day of Summer here? And guess what? That's how the Alqurashi blend develops on fabric. So basically the smell on the fabric is very similar to the smell of The Last Day of Summer by Gucci. So maybe that might be an alternative to those of you who have no access to The Last Day of Summer by Gucci, or like The Last Day of Summer by Gucci and just want something in that direction, that it's a bit different. Because The Last Day of Summer has a totally different start. It smells much more aromatic. Pine woods, like a spa, like a luxury spa. While the Alqurashi blend has more of a balsamic note. So a more sensual, luxurious, woody, spicy. But the end on textile is very similar. Maybe it is the sandalwood, but it is really similar. And I like that, of course, because I like The Last Day of Summer. This was the surprise, and maybe it is helpful for some of you who ask themselves, how is this smell? Because, of course, this brand is not available everywhere. Imagine you are entering an oriental palace, maybe a royal palace, and you have those smells in the air, those smells of the burnt wood together mixed with some oriental spices, and then maybe there are some flowers there also, but only just very slightly. And then you have all those gold decor and amber colors, and there is kind of a mystic vibe around it, but also a very warm and hugging vibe, and something very sensual to it. This is how I would locally describe this perfume. So if you found this review and description interesting and helpful, I will be very happy if you give me a thumbs up. And for more perfume reviews, look into the info box down below, because I have some other ones. Also another one by this brand, Kashab Al Oud Heritage, as well as The Last Day of Summer. Thank you for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye!